Welcome back everyone, this is Sansu here. This time we'll be seeing the second part of Chapter 8, Interacting with Scratch. Today we'll be going through 4 things. They are opening a new project, changing background, adding script, and saving a project. Now let's see how to open a new project. You can open a new project using the File menu. Click on the File menu, click on New. If you want to open a new project, you have to go to the File menu and click New option. You can create your Scratch program using blocks from various categories. When you create a new project, the default sprite appears in the center of the stage. You can change the default sprite and its background. Whenever you open a new project, the sprite, which is the cat, that is the default one, will appear in the center of your stage. You can always change the sprite from the cat to another image that is available or the one that you have created and change its background too. Changing costumes. Costume is the look of the sprite. The default sprite has 2 costumes. You can edit the costumes and create a new sprite. The default sprite has 2 different costumes. You can still edit it and create a new one. When you edit a costume, you can change its color, effect and size and add various shapes and text to the sprite. You can always change the effect of the costume, the size, the shape, all these things you can change when you're changing the costumes. To edit a costume, how do you edit the costume? Click the Costumes tab, click the costume you want to edit. From that you have to click the costume that you want to edit. Click the Edit button. The Paint Editor window appears. It appears as shown in the picture next to you. 8.6. Make the required changes to the sprite using the editing tools. Using the editing tools, you can change all the required things that you want and click OK. The changes made to the sprite appear on the stage. Whatever changes that you have made will appear on the sprite when you press OK, and it will appear on the stage. While creating a story, you need more than one character. In Scratch, you can paint a new costume, import it from the existing costumes, or capture one using a camera. The commonly used method is to import a costume. You can get costumes in 3 different ways. Either you can paint a new one, or you can import it from the existing costumes from whatever is already available on Scratch, or you can capture a new costume with the help of a camera. To import a costume, click the Costumes tab. Under the New Costumes, click Import. The Import Costume dialog box appears. Double-click the required folder, select the required costume and click OK. You have to look for the Costumes tab. In that you have to look for the New Costumes and click Import. The Import Costume dialog box appears. Double-click on the required folder that you need. Open it. Select the costume that you want and press OK. Now look at the simple facts here. The other 2 options to create a new costume are painting or capturing a new costume. To paint a new costume, click the Paint button. If you want to create a costume by painting, then you have to click on the Paint button instead of Import. To take pictures from webcam, click the Camera button. If you want to take a picture instead of that, then you have to use the Camera button. Changing backgrounds. The background is the area where you can view your sprite, stories and games. Like costumes, you can edit or import the background of a sprite. When you edit the background, you can change its color and add various shapes and text to it. By changing the background, you can always change the color of the background. You can add shapes to the background and also text to it. How to edit the background? In the sprite list, click the stage icon. The scripts area for the stage appears with scripts, backgrounds and sounds tab. When you click on the scripts area, you get the scripts, backgrounds and sounds tabs. Click the backgrounds tab. Click the stage you want to edit and click the edit button. The Paint Editor window appears. The figure is shown in 8.8. You will have the Paint Editor window. Make the required changes and press OK. Once you have made the required changes, you can press OK. While creating a story or game, you need to add different backgrounds to make it more interesting. Scratch provides various built-in stage themes that can be used in your programming. You can import, paint, or capture a stage in Scratch. Like before, in the case of costumes, here also we can either import or paint or capture a stage in Scratch. To import a background, in the sprite list, click the stage icon. The scripts area for the stage appears. Click the Backgrounds tab. Under New Background, click Import. The Import Background dialog box appears. Double-click the required folder, select the required background and click OK. The steps are similar to what we have read before. In this case, you have to click on the New Background option from the Backgrounds tab and then click Import. And once you have selected what you want, you can click OK. The Import Background dialog box appears as shown in figure 8.9. When you click on it, you get the Import Background box like this. You can click on the folder which you want and press OK. Simple facts. The other options to create a new background are painting or capturing a new background. To paint a new background, click the Paint button, and to take photos from webcam, click the Camera button. Adding script. Script is the code based on which the sprite performs some actions. The script is written in the scripts area. Please remember, your scripts are always written in the scripts area. The blocks palette displays the list of available commands for the sprite or stage. You can drag the required command in the scripts area. Whatever command you want, you can take it from the different object boxes and place it in the script area. To add script in the script area, click on the stage or sprite for which you want to add the script. The current sprite information for the sprite or stage appears with its respective tabs. When you click on the stage or sprite which you want to add the script, the current sprite information for that respective sprite or stage appears on the respective tabs. Under block description, click on the required category. The commands under that category appear in the blocks palette. Click on the required command and drag that command to the scripts area. To run the script, click on the code black in the scripts area or the green flag above the stage area. It was already mentioned earlier. You have to click on the green flag to execute the command. Saving a project. When you install Scratch, it creates the Scratch projects folder to save your projects. This is the default path to save your projects. However, you can save your project in a different location. Either you can save it in the default area that is already provided for you, or you can save your project in a different location. To save a project, from the File menu, click Save. The Save Project dialog box appears. Select the location where you want to save the project. It is similar to saving all the other files. You need to find the location where you want to save it. In the new file name box, enter the required file name. You can give the name for the new file and click OK. To exit Scratch, from the File menu, click Quit. If you want to finish and leave Scratch, then you have to click Quit. If you have not saved your project, the Quit prompt appears. If you want to save your project, click Save and save your project. If you do not want to save your project, click Don't Save. There are three options. If you just want to quit, you can press the Quit option. If you want to save your project, you have to click the Save button to save it. And if you do not want it, you can click on the Don't Save. And this is the picture of the Save Project dialog box. With this, we come to the end of today's presentation and the end of this chapter. Please go through these contents and understand the concept. Thank you.